Hey there. I won't say Happy Tuesday. I will not say that. But I will say good morning. I don't know where you are in the world. I tried to write something, a caption above, but my iPad wouldn't allow it. So no one knows I'm coming on today, but I'm coming on today to talk to you about something. It is, hey, okay, this is called I Can't Make Him Stay. I wrote that caption and it didn't show up here, but that's what this is about. And I'm coming to share a story with you about the work that I do. You know, I'm Dr. Latifa. I'm sorry. I'm Dr. Walinga. My name is Latifa. And this is my personal page because my Facebook page, my business page, people don't go over there. So I do this on my personal page. But here's the story. I work as a life and relationship coach and as a metaphysical consultant. Talk about metaphysics. But I find that women, when we want something, we want something. I'm sure it goes for everyone, but women. So I have two stories to share with you. Or maybe I'll put it in one big story. But I lost two women clients. Two clients that I really, really loved and cared about. Because I couldn't change the minds of the men they were seeing. I couldn't change the men's mind. The men were done with the relationship. And the women weren't. And they wanted me to convince the men to stay. You guys, I can't do that. I am authentic. I am honest. I am true. I have ethics. I would not lie to you and say, okay, I can make that work. I can't. I can't. If a man falls in love with you, again, that's my phone, I'm not going to touch it. If a man falls out of love with you and then you guys fall back in love, that's you guys. I'm not in it. I work with your emotions and your feelings, how to help save your marriage if behaviors are in the way, not if someone has fallen out of love with you. Love is a trickster and it plays some cruel games, but that's what it is. And as a song by the Spinners says, love doesn't love anyone. But the real song says, love don't love nobody. And that's improper grammar. But love doesn't love you. Love loves love. And so if you're in love and it's fleeting, when you're in love, you hold on tight. You keep it. You're honest. You communicate well. You serve each other. You nurture each other. And then the love stays. Love likes that. But if you don't, love doesn't want to stay. It leaves. So let me tell you. So about one client. The first client that made her regress for me was she and her husband had divorced twice, and then they've gotten back together twice. And he had a different preference, and it wasn't her. And so, like I told you before, I like what I do, and I was given the gift of a psychic a little bit. So when you come into my office and we talk, and I hear the stories, something pops up and go ooh, and tells me what the story really is. So I knew his story, and he knew I knew his story. I didn't really know him. So when I had them together in the office as a couple, I watched her be so desperate for him to stay or come back to her. And I watched him coolly be turned off by that. And also knew it wasn't going to happen. That wasn't the deal. And so finally, I had to meet with him separately, find out what was going on, like what I knew. What I knew, we discussed it, he and I. He said, yes. I said, you've got to come back together as a couple and tell her this, with me being there so I can help cushion the fall, because it's going to be a hard one for her. That's what happened. He expressed to her, I will not come back to the relationship. I do not love you like that. And it's just not going to happen. It didn't happen. So I lost that client. And they blamed me for it. And I'm not trying to get out of anything or make anybody look bad, but you guys, I can't make a man or a woman that you love you. If they made a different decision, they've made it. If anybody here is talking to me or watching me, Monica or Trevor or anyone here, you guys can, if you have a comment, you can make it the comment. I can say, respond to your comment, but I can't make that happen. The other story is a recent story, maybe last year. Had a client for a long time. She was in and out because I have an open door policy. And she would come to my office and I would see her, and the conversation, she would buy packages that would last 12 weeks. But the conversation was always about the husband. And they had a really unconventional marriage. So she kept saying, he wants to come see you too. So I had an online course and they did the course, an 8-week course, and they did the course. And they did great in the course. They really grew from that course and learned a lot. And then he said to me in the chat that he wanted to come see me with her. Since she was my client and had been telling me that she wanted him to come see me with her, when he wanted to do that, she didn't allow it. So I knew something was up. Finally, she told me he should come see you, Dr. Willinga. I said, yes, send him. When he came to see me, I started getting both sides of the story. Because for years, I was privy to one side. It's confidential. I never mentioned anything he said. But one day she said, I think you're believing what he says. After my second visit with him, that she referred him to me. And I said, no, I don't make any judgment, as you know, what's happening. Then she let her mind tell negative stories and make up stories about what was happening in our sessions. She stopped coming to see me. I lost that client too because I couldn't make him be with her. I saw him a couple of times more and he would fill me in what was happening. It was really not pretty and was not anything that she learned from me. So, love, the feeling of love and that desperation and that need for it can be really something else. It can be really a dark thing. When love is light and bright and beautiful and caring and loving, it can get dark. And it got dark. So I lost 2 clients because I could not have the men that were in their lives decide to want to be with them. Both those men loved someone else. One of the men said, I'm not going to deal with the woman I'm dealing with. I'll be single until I figure this thing out for myself. But let me tell you one more time. I see couples, I see individuals. I have a great track record. I give my all. I love my clients. I do the best that I can do for them. But I'm also very honest. If you come to me with something I cannot do, I'll say, I'm not going to be able to do that because I can't control anybody else's feelings. We all control our own feelings. We control our emotions, our feelings, our ego. We do all that. Whether you want to admit it or not, you control your own emotions, your own ego, and you make your own reality. You choose how your life is going to be. It takes work, but that's what you do. So I just wanted to share that story with you guys. So if you ever want to work with me, I'm going to start posting on my page packages or the cost of working with me and what I can do for you. But I cannot do that. So I believe in miracles and magic, but I can't create that miracle. We create our own miracles. And if it's one for love and someone that you love, that's something that you must create on your own. So those watching me today, if you have any questions, I always say that you guys never respond. I'm looking at your name. So I would love for you to make a comment below that you saw this show, that you liked it or not, that it helped you or it didn't help you, what you might need from me. That's why I come on this channel, to help you when I can. So that's my story and that's what happened. And thank you very much for watching. And once again, you need any help, you can always message me or leave a comment. I'd appreciate it. Have a great day. Bye.